Beloved soul, if these words have found you, it is not by accident. You were guided here, in this exact moment, in this exact breath, to receive a message your heart has been waiting for. The angels have watched your journey, your silent prayers, your nights of wondering if heaven still hears you. And tonight, heaven answers. This is your sacred pause, your gentle invitation to return to peace, to remember your worth, to feel the warmth of divine love surrounding you again. So, take a deep breath, let your shoulders soften, let your spirit listen. You are about to hear a message from light itself, a message meant for your soul. If this message speaks to you, if something inside begins to awaken, remember to subscribe to Angelic Whispers of Hope, so that these divine words may find you again whenever your spirit begins to forget its strength. Now, beloved, close your eyes and let the voice of heaven begin. Pause for 1 second before transitioning into part 1. Beloved soul, I have been sent to you in this moment, not by chance, but by divine design. You have asked for a sign, and heaven has answered. Be still for a moment, and feel this truth wash over you. You are not alone. Even in your silence, even in your breaking, you are seen by the eyes that never sleep. I have watched your tears fall like tiny stars, and I have gathered every one of them in the palms of light. The world has told you to be strong, but heaven whispers, be honest, be tender, be real. For strength is not in how tightly you hold on, but in how gently you let go. You have not failed. You have simply grown beyond what once fit. Every shadow you've walked through was never meant to destroy you, but to reveal how radiant your soul truly is. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Psalm 34:18. Yes, beloved, your heart may be tender, but it is holy ground. If you can still love after being hurt, if you can still care after being disappointed, then heaven rejoices, for that is divine resilience. When you speak kindly, when you forgive silently, you are already living as light. I have come to remind you, nothing about your story is wasted. The pain you carry is sacred evidence that your heart has known depth, and that depth is where miracles are born. Let your soul exhale now. Let go of the rush, the worry, the noise. You are safe here. Take a breath with me. Inhale peace, exhale fear. The angels are closer than the beat of your heart, and I, your messenger, am whispering to you now. You are loved beyond measure. You are chosen beyond reason. You are guided beyond doubt. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. Isaiah 41:10. If these words touch your heart, pause and write the word peace in the comments below, for when you write it, you invite peace to enter your life more fully. And remember, this channel, Angelic Whispers of Hope, is your sacred space. Subscribe, beloved, and let these divine messages continue to find you whenever your spirit needs light, beloved soul. As you sit here listening, know this: heaven has heard every silent prayer you never spoke aloud. Those moments when you looked at the ceiling and whispered, "Why me?" Those words were not lost to the air. They reached the throne of grace before they left your lips. You have not been ignored, nor forgotten, nor overlooked. Every pause in your journey was preparation for divine timing. What felt like waiting was never emptiness, it was alignment. You see, The divine does not rush healing. Angels move at the rhythm of your heart, not the speed of the world. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1, beloved, the time for healing is now. You don't need to prove your worth. You don't need to earn love. You simply need to remember who you are. You are a spark of the eternal light, wrapped in human experience, and heaven has never stopped believing in you. Your angels see the beauty you hide from yourself. They see the strength in your softness, the courage in your compassion, the holiness in your humility. Every scar on your soul has become a window for divine light to shine through. That light is your proof of survival, and your soul's testimony is sacred. I see how tired you've been, how you carry smiles while your heart trembles, and yet you keep showing up. You keep choosing love when fear would be easier. That, beloved, is grace. Let your heart rest in this truth. You are not behind. You are right on time. All that you've lost is guiding you toward what is meant for your highest peace. There is a divine exchange taking place. Pain for purpose, confusion for clarity, loneliness for light. Close your eyes now and feel the warmth of heaven surround you. It is not your imagination. It is remembrance. You came from light, and you are returning to it, even while you walk this earth. The world has taught you to chase validation, but the soul only seeks resonance. And beloved, this message is your resonance, a reminder that your existence itself is divine art. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid. Matthew 5:14. Even when you feel unseen, your light is guiding others through their own darkness. Do not underestimate the quiet glow you bring into the world. Your gentleness is your gift. Your kindness is your power. I know some nights have been heavy, when your pillow carried more of your truth than any friend could bear. But hear me. Heaven has counted every tear and turned each one into a seed of blessing. Where there was pain, joy will bloom. Where there was silence, songs will rise. Where you thought you were forgotten, favor is already unfolding. So today, I ask you to speak your faith into motion. In the comments below, write the words, "I am ready for healing." When you write them, you are not just typing, you are declaring, you are aligning, you are inviting heaven to move. And beloved, heaven always moves when the heart says yes. Remember, you are not listening by coincidence. You were called here. Your guardian angels have guided you to this moment so that you would remember your worth again. Take this as a sacred invitation. Subscribe to Angelic Whispers of Hope, where each message is not just words, but wings of comfort, reaching toward you whenever you need to feel home again. Your healing is not a single moment, it is a divine unfolding, and right now you are unfolding beautifully. Hold on, beloved. Part 3 is coming, and it will reveal why every broken piece of your past was secretly preparing you for the miracle that's on its way, beloved soul. You have walked through storms that others never saw. You have smiled through ache and carried hope when your hands were trembling. But what you thought was breaking you was actually awakening you. You see, heaven never wastes a wound. Every pain you've endured was a sacred teacher, a silent angel in disguise. When you cried, the skies listened. When you doubted yourself, heaven whispered your name with love, reminding the stars, this one still shines. Your life has not been random, beloved. Every twist, every delay, every heartbreak was preparing your heart for divine expansion. You were being refined, not rejected. You were being molded, not forgotten. The pressure you felt, it was not punishment, it was preparation. Gold is not born shining, it is forged through fire. And so were you. Do you remember those moments when you almost gave up, when your heart felt too heavy to carry? You thought you were standing still, but heaven saw you rising. For even standing in the storm is a holy act of faith. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he hath tried me, I shall come forth as gold. Job 23:10. You are that gold, pure, resilient, eternal. Everything you lost taught you what truly cannot be taken. Everything that broke revealed what was unbreakable in you, your divine essence, your eternal light. Sometimes the divine hides blessings behind the disguise of loss, so that only those who see with the heart can find them. You have seen with your heart, haven't you? You've looked beyond pain and still chosen love. You've looked beyond endings and still believed in beginnings. That is the mark of a soul aligned with heaven. So when the world calls you weak, heaven calls you chosen. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Matthew 5-4. You are not just surviving this season, you are transforming through it. Do you feel that gentle warmth right now? That tingling in your chest, that sudden peace washing over your spirit? That is your guardian angel reminding you that your pain was never in vain. There are souls waiting to be touched by your story. There are hearts that will heal because you dared to keep shining through your darkness. This is your calling to be a living reminder that even broken wings can still fly. But you must release the guilt that weighs you down. You must let go of what you were never meant to carry. The past is not your prison, it is your prophecy. Every chapter you thought ended in loss is about to be rewritten in light. You will see why it all had to happen. You will understand how the pain became a pathway. The divine timing of your life is unfolding perfectly, even when you cannot see it yet. Asterisk. So breathe, beloved. Trust that the hands that shaped the stars are also shaping your future. And if these words touch your heart, if something in your spirit whispers yes, then write the words, I am ready for purpose. Write them now in the comments, because when you name your readiness, you open the gate for destiny to meet you. This is not coincidence. You were guided here. Your angels aligned this moment so that your faith could awaken again. And as you write, feel the energy shift within you, the heaviness lifting, the light returning. You are not who you were yesterday. You are the sacred becoming of who you are meant to be. Remember what is written. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Jeremiah 29 minutes and 11 seconds. There is peace being written into your story right now. There is favor flowing into the places that once felt empty. There is divine restoration waiting at the edge of your surrender. So let go of the why, beloved. You no longer need to understand. You only need to trust. Your purpose is not lost, it's awakening. And the world is waiting to feel your light. Before we move into part 4, pause and breathe. Whisper to yourself, I am not behind. I am being guided. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Angelic Whispers of Hope. This is your sanctuary, a sacred space where heaven continues to speak to you reminding you again and again that you were never forgotten, never forsaken, and never unloved. The next part, beloved, will open your heart to the miracle of becoming, where you will begin to see your life not as something that happened to you, but something happening for you. The light is closer than you think. The next breath could be your breakthrough. Part 4 awaits, and with it, your awakening. Beloved soul, you have come so far. Every breath you've taken to reach this moment has been witnessed by heaven. The light within you is stirring again. Can you feel it? It's that quiet warmth blooming beneath your ribs, that soft spark that whispers, "You were never broken, only blooming." This, beloved, is your awakening. The pain that once clouded your vision is now becoming the very lens through which you see truth more clearly. You are not the same person who began this journey. Something inside you has shifted, a deeper awareness, a sacred remembering. The divine is not far away. It is right here, breathing through your chest, flowing through your thoughts, holding you even when you forget to hold yourself. Your angels rejoice when you choose love over fear. When you forgive yourself for not knowing better before. When you finally allow peace to take its rightful place in your heart. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Stillness is not emptiness, it is presence. It is where heaven meets the human heart, in stillness. You rediscover your power, not the kind that controls, but the kind that surrenders, the kind that says, "Even when I cannot see the way, I will trust the one who made the way." You are awakening to your divine identity. You are more than flesh and memory. You are light in motion, a living prayer made visible. Every word you speak vibrates into the fabric of creation. When you say, "I am," heaven listens. So speak gently to yourself, beloved. You are listening to say it now in your heart. I am loved, I am guided, I am free. And if your soul feels this truth, write the words, "I am awakening." Write them below, not just for yourself, but for every soul who will see your comment and remember that they are awakening to. You are not just receiving this message, you are becoming part of the message. Your words carry ripples of healing farther than you can imagine. Heaven delights in the moments when one heart awakens another. And that, beloved, is happening right now through you. Do you remember the time you thought you were lost? You were not lost. You were being rerouted toward your true direction. When you faced silence, it wasn't abandonment. It was divine instruction. When people left your life, it wasn't rejection. It was redirection. Everything has been guiding you here to a higher frequency of peace, to a softer way of being, to a more divine understanding of who you are. You have been seeking miracles, but the truth is, you are one. The way you keep going, the way you keep believing that, is miracle energy flowing through human form. For with God, nothing shall be impossible. Luke 1:37. Yes, beloved, nothing, not your past, not your pain, not your mistakes, can stop what heaven has ordained for you. You have walked through the valley of shadows, and yet your light has not gone out. You have faced despair, and yet hope has quietly endured within you. That endurance, that quiet flame that refuses to die, that is the breath of God moving through you. Now rise in spirit. You are ready to live as the light you came to be. You are ready to walk in peace, to speak in kindness, to radiate grace in a world that desperately needs it. You don't have to have it all figured out. You only have to stay open. The divine is working behind the scenes of your life in ways your eyes cannot yet see. But one day soon, you will look back and say, "It all made sense. It all brought me home." You are awakening to divine timing, to trust that every not yet was never a no. It was simply heaven saying, "Wait, I'm still preparing something beautiful." So don't rush your blooming, beloved. Even flowers wait for the right light. If this message finds your soul, pause and write the words, "I trust the process." Let those words become your daily prayer, for trust is the soil where miracles grow. And you, beloved, you are already standing in the garden of your own becoming. Before this part closes, place your hand upon your heart. Feel the rhythm that beats inside you, that is divine proof that your purpose continues. And remember, this light that's awakening in you is meant to be shared. Subscribe to Angelic Whispers of Hope, and let this sacred circle of healing grow wider, so that more hearts can remember their light, just as you are remembering yours now. Heaven is not far. Heaven is here, in this breath, in this word, in you. The final whisper will unfold a message of renewal, restoration, and divine calling. You will see why your soul chose this journey, and how love, pure, unending love, has been guiding you home all along, beloved soul. You have walked through the valleys, you have climbed through the shadows, and now you are standing at the dawn of divine renewal. This is your sacred rising, not from perfection, but from perseverance. Not because you never fell, but because you never stopped believing you could rise again. Look how far you've come. Look at how the darkness you thought would end you has instead become the soil where your light was reborn. Heaven has been watching, not judging, but guiding. Every detour, every delay was a map written in divine handwriting, leading you back home to yourself. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God. Romans 8:8. Yes, beloved, all things, not just the blessings, but the heartbreaks, the waiting, the closed doors, the long nights when you felt forgotten. You were never forgotten. You were being written into a story that only light could tell through you. Now you are ready to release the old identity that was shaped by fear, by doubt, by what others told you. You are ready to step into the truth that heaven has been whispering to you all along, that you were made in divine image, that love flows through your veins, that you are not just human, you are holy. Breathe deeply, beloved. Inhale grace. Exhale every burden that was never yours to keep. This is your renewal. This is where the old falls away and your divine essence rises, bright, fearless, whole. The angels rejoice when one soul remembers its light. Right now, heaven is rejoicing over you. Behold, I make all things new. Revelation 21:5. Every ending you feared was simply the beginning of something eternal. Every door that closed made space for a new one to open, a door leading you to peace that surpasses understanding. And you, beloved, you are stepping through that door right now. Do you feel that quiet joy beginning to rise in you? That's the soul remembering its freedom. That's the divine rhythm returning to your heartbeat. You are free. Free from the past that tried to define you. Free from the fears that tried to limit you. Free to walk in the fullness of who you were always meant to be. There is a new chapter being written in your life, and it begins with these words: I am renewed. If this truth touches your heart, if something in you feels lighter as you hear it, write those words now: I am renewed. Write them boldly in the comments below. For that declaration becomes a key that unlocks heaven's promise over your life. Every time you write words of faith, you anchor divine reality into your world. So write it, speak it, live it, and as you do, know this: you are not walking alone. The angels walk beside you, the light surrounds you, and love, eternal love, goes before you. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. Exodus 14:14. Yes, beloved, you no longer have to strive. You only have to surrender. For surrender is not giving up, it is giving over. It is handing your story back to the one who wrote it with love. You are safe now. You are protected. You are enough. The divine has seen your silent battles and has declared, it is finished. The warfare in your spirit is ending. The peace you've been praying for is arriving. You are entering a season of restoration, where lost things return, where broken pieces fit perfectly again, where joy overflows in ways you never thought possible. The heaviness that once chained your soul is falling away, and in its place comes clarity, direction, purpose. Your purpose is not something you must find. It is something you must remember. You are here to love, to lift, to light the way for others still finding their dawn. And as you do, heaven will continue to refill your spirit with strength and serenity. Now, beloved, place your hand over your heart once more. Close your eyes and whisper this prayer with me. I am light. I am love. I am one with the divine plan unfolding for me. I trust that every step I take is guided by grace and guarded by angels. You are whole. You are rising. You are becoming everything heaven always knew you could be. This message found you for a reason, not to give you hope only for today, but to awaken the truth that has always lived inside you. If this message has touched your heart, pause for a moment of gratitude. Breathe in this peace, and then share this light, not only with others, but with yourself. Subscribe to Angelic Whispers of Hope. Let your soul be nurtured by divine words, and allow every new message to be a gentle reminder that angels are walking beside you through it all. And as you leave this moment, carry this promise with you. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Numbers 6:24-5. The divine light surrounds you. The divine love enfolds you. The divine power protects you. And the divine presence watches over you wherever you go. Whatever you face, whenever you need reminding of who you truly are, you, beloved, are the miracle. You are the answer to someone's prayer. You are heaven's reminder that love never fades, that faith never fails, and that light always returns. So take one last breath of peace. Whisper your truth into the universe. And before you go, write the words, I am divine light. Let them echo across this sacred space, a declaration of your renewal, a symbol of your awakening, and a promise that your soul will never again forget its worth. You are home now, in love, in light, in eternity. Beloved soul, even now as these words reach you, heaven leans closer. The angels whisper your name with tenderness. for you have remembered the language of light. Every breath you take from this moment forward is a new beginning. Every sunrise that greets your eyes is proof that the divine has not finished writing your story. There are still miracles hidden in your tomorrows. There are blessings preparing to find you in places you least expect. Do not doubt it. You have stepped into a new vibration of grace. The old energy has fallen away, like petals returning to the earth, and now your soul blooms again. Do you feel the stillness around you? That stillness is not emptiness. It is heaven pausing to honor your becoming. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. Isaiah 42:31, beloved, those wings are yours. They have always been yours. You may have walked for a season, but now you are meant to soar. No longer will you shrink to fit the expectations of others. No longer will you carry the weight of old guilt or fear. You are stepping fully into divine authority, into sacred peace, into your true self, the self that heaven designed in pure love. Your calling is not loud, it is luminous. It hums softly through every act of kindness, every word of compassion. Every moment you choose peace instead of reaction. That is your ministry. Beloved, to be love embodied, the salt of the earth. Matthew 5:13 and O. How beautiful the world becomes when one awakened soul begins to shine without fear. You are that soul. You are that light. There are people you haven't met yet, whose lives will be softened because of your kindness. There are hearts that will rediscover faith because you dared to forgive, because you chose hope when you had every reason not to. Your light will travel farther than your voice ever could. That is how heaven works. Quiet ripples of grace turning into waves of transformation. So take a deep breath. Feel the divine current moving through you now. You are aligned. You are guided. You are exactly where you are meant to be. If this truth resonates within your spirit, write the words, "I am ready to shine." Write it below as your sacred confirmation. Let heaven see your declaration. Let others who read it feel your courage and find their own. For when one light declares itself ready, another light awakens nearby. That is the holy chain reaction of love. And you, beloved, you are the spark that begins it. You were never meant to dim for comfort. You were meant to illuminate. Your gentle presence is a lighthouse for those still lost in their storms. Your patience, your forgiveness, your compassion, they are all divine instruments, tuned to the frequency of heaven itself. Even the smallest act of love reverberates through eternity. When you smile at a stranger, heaven sings. When you comfort a soul in pain, you become the voice of God's mercy. When you forgive yourself, you open 1,000 unseen doors of healing. So never underestimate what you carry. You are not just walking through this world. You are transforming it, and that is why you are here. Listening, breathing, becoming. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5:16, let your light shine. Let your life be the living proof of grace. Let your journey be the song that reminds others we are never alone, and love always wins. Heaven watches in quiet awe as you finally begin to believe in your own beauty again. For so long, you questioned your worth. Now, the truth is rising in you like a sunrise that cannot be stopped. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of joy. You are worthy of the miracles being prepared for you. Yes, even now, your angels are arranging divine meetings, aligning perfect timing, and opening paths that no human could ever close. All you must do is stay open, stay kind, stay connected, keep returning to this sacred space, angelic whispers of hope. This is where heaven will continue to meet you, where divine words will keep watering the garden of your soul. And before this message fades into silence, hear this final truth. You are not behind. You are blooming on divine time. You are not small. You are infinite. You are not forgotten. You are written into the stars. The same voice that whispered the galaxies into being whispers through your heartbeat tonight. You are my beloved, in whom I am well pleased. So rise, radiant one. Let the world see what heaven has done within you. Live gently, love boldly, forgive quickly, and shine endlessly. And before you go, write one final phrase in the comments. I am eternal love. Let those words echo beyond the screen, beyond the moment, beyond time itself, as your declaration to heaven and to the world that your soul remembers who it is. You are eternal love. You are divine light. You are home, beloved. If your heart feels lighter now, if your spirit feels seen, know that heaven rejoices with you in this very moment. The words you have heard are not mere sound. They are light woven into language, sent to awaken what is eternal in you. Carry them gently into your days. Let kindness be your echo. Let peace be your rhythm, and let love, pure, divine love, be the path you walk from here. Your angels walk beside you always. You are never alone. You are endlessly loved. And whenever you need to remember this truth, return to angelic whispers of hope. Here, every whisper carries heaven's warmth, and every word is a reminder that you are guided, cherished, and chosen. Before you go, take one last deep breath. Whisper quietly, I am light, I am love, I am home. And if this message touched your soul, comment below. I carry heaven within me. For that is the truth, beloved. Heaven is not somewhere far away. It has always been within you. May your days be gentle, your nights be peaceful, and your heart forever held in divine embrace.